Join us for an enlightening experience where you will gain a deeper understanding of the purpose and essence of opening your eyes. This is your chance to enhance self-awareness and personal growth with a shift in perception that provides a fresh outlook on life. Embrace the journey from consciousness to superconsciousness by Barrett Kunyan.
Well, here we are again, and we have a beautiful soul brother here in our beautiful studio. Brother, welcome to the Bioactivator platform. I've had many privileges being in your beautiful, humble company. Just tell us a little bit about where you are at the moment, because I'm coming reference with Cyprus. I think we're not too far away from each other at the moment. So
Yes.
This is Shah, by the way. Sorry, I didn't introduce you properly, Brother Shah.
Many blessings.
Welcome, brother. Tell us a little bit about where you are at the moment and what you've been doing.
Okay, so right, yeah. So everybody, welcome. I'm so happy to be here, and it's an honor to broadcast this great message. So I'm on the island of Crete, Greece, and I've been here for around about 5 years. And for me, it was a transformation to come to a new land, to explore oneself, and to find out who I truly am as an individual. So, yeah, I ventured over to Crete in 2009, and then I was here for 2 years, and then I just scouted the place, was trying to recognize if it's a good place for me to be and maybe bring friends and family over. And so I went back to the UK, and it took me 10 years to get back. So I went back to the UK, fixed everything, told everyone what I'm going to do. And, now I've got the amazing energy of everyone, phoning me up saying, Shah, I'm so proud, I cannot wait to come over and have a holiday and meet the tribe. So what I truly am trying to do is to create a community where people can come together and let go of the stresses of the hustle and bustle of the Western world. It's a very stressful time, and there's a lot of frequency what is really pushing us down and making us very, very heavy at times. But this is the great thing about it. We're all coming together. You're getting retreats what are popping up worldwide. So there's a good collaboration of consciousnesses what are actually wanting to make a difference and actually are making a difference. So, we've got teachers out there where we're leading to and we're following because of the information is pure, because it's resonating through our own vision. So this is what I'm doing over here. So yeah, I'm gathering as many healers and as many entrepreneurs and angels who are out there who want to make a difference. We're all disguised. We might be a human form, but angelically, we've got the powers of the gods and the goddesses inside us. So, once we in tune that alchemy and we can put that manifestation out in the positive frequency, then, the magic will just slowly come blossoming towards you. So this is what I'm doing. Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to creating over on the mighty land of Crete.
Wow. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you feel is actually happening, brother, on the planet right now? Because something extraordinary is unfolding. And do you feel people need more guidance, or do you feel people just need what is it people are ultimately searching for right now on the planet, from out with the old, in with the new? Because there's a lot of individuals. I'm not saying that there's scaremongering in any shape or form, but there's a lot in our beautiful spiritual community talking about certain events that are going to take place regarding some kind of collapse, or maybe. Do you think it's an energetic push? Do you feel that we can prepare for this phenomenal occasion, this excitement, this coming together?
Realistically, I think this is like a time frame what we've been repeating. It's repeating. Yeah. So there's always been this fear mongering control in every decade of existence of mankind. There's always been a group of people who have always dictated and controlled the massive. So what is happening now, we are coming aware as a soul. We are realizing we are tapping into the empowerment of the true frequency we are. You know, we were made from the gods and goddesses. So now we're tapping into this frequency. They're finding it hard to control. So now the balance is coming up. Now we're entering a female frequency. You know, so, you know, this is the element of transformation. So we are transformation into a new source of energy. So this is why a lot of people around the world, you know, especially governments, if you have a look now, everything's all about space. Everything's all about space, you know, and all this war system, it's all to fund the space programs. So, you know, it's all a delusion. We need to understand that, you know, what we're seeing on the TV screens, okay, it's real, yes. But if we feed it, then it's going to make it stronger. So what we need to do now is like what we're doing. Many people are pulling away from the TVs, not having TVs in the house. But, you know, we still have our phones, we still have the laptops, we still have our iPads, you know, so that is still a frequency what is going to be broadcasted into us. So, you know, I'm getting all these people now who are doing this mobile detox. So everyone's doing these retreats and putting their phone and not answering it and just keeping it in the box for 2 weeks. Yeah. You know, so, you know, this is a new, because we know there are people out there who know that we're being penetrated. So what is happening? We need to eradicate all unwanted frequencies for us to be the purest version of our higher self. So this is the movement. What is happening? They're getting desperate. They're putting more factor. They're putting space. They're putting extraterrestrial alien life, UFOs, underwater cities, now underwater anomalies, now stuff from Antarctica. Now this is all on the mainstream. This is all stuff what used to be ridiculed and been told that, you know, it's blasphemy to talk about it on television. And now it's becoming a entertainment. So there's definitely something what he's going to brew. For us, yeah, we have to be prepared. We have to just make sure you got water, make sure you got lentils, rice, because it might just happen like in a 2-month period. It might be a 2-year period. It might be a 2-week period. We don't actually know, but there is a majority of us waking up worldwide who can sense there is a shift coming. So we just always just got to have a backup plan, just like our ancestors did. They always had food stored just in case they had a hard winter, or, you know, so it's a kind of, we need to retune our thought patterns and realize of sometimes it's about just thinking about survival. How are you going to survive if something does go wrong? So for me, it's a kind of, this is why I'm making the communities.
Nice one, brother. If I may add, just thank you for that, and just add a bit more flavor to what you just put out there, which is fantastic, brother. I mean, having shared some space with you one-to-one, and this is our first real podcast together, one thing that was clear from the second I connected to your energy is when 2 or more people come to share space and really have this brotherhood feeling, it's a case of creating this very powerful trinity together. And once you create that, it's then the message really is about Independence Day. It's about not dependency, it's all about independency and sharing space and tools which will amplify that more. So I am excited, brother, because, you know, all the quality time we've spent to date, it's been very, very enjoyable. It's brought more smiles to my face to know that people like you certainly exist, which in my interpretation, you're walking your talk, brother. You're walking your talk.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, thank you so much. It's an honor, and for you as well, with the great gifts what you're doing. You know,
well, it's the spirit of what we're bringing to the table is not we're not trying to change anything. It's more to become into the essence of who we really are, because with the distortion, to a point, you know, we're not here to dismantle anything. We're not using anger or betrayal. Although a lot of people feel betrayed, and I get that, and I send lots of love to those who are feeling that. But this alliance really is not dismantling the old, but creating a new, an upgraded, and a form of restoration, isn't it, brother? Restoring, and a sense of connection, and getting excited. You know, it's hard not to when two brothers particularly are aligned with this new paradigm, the new earth. Share with me some of the things you'd like to see on the new earth, because you know I can throw a few things like let's remove sickness for starters. I mean, what is sickness at the end of the day? We all know it's a form of blockage, and as we come more accustomed to the natural law of things, rather than again, you know, going into that place where we feel more connected to Mother Earth. Tell me about your incredible bond with nature, and where you are and what you're doing, and just give us a little vision of what you'd like to see.
Okay, what I'm seeing and what's resonated through me. Okay, just before I come to Crete, I was had the market stall. I had a market stall, and I was selling healthy products. So I was selling moringa, haritaki, black seed oil, and these were the three herbs. What were ancient herbs? What I wanted to re-establish back into Western society, because I was in a populated location in England where it was everyone around the world, and the majority it was African and Indian. And the white people, when you see the African and the Indians, they look so healthy, so fresh. And then you see the white people, and I was like, what's going on? You got deficiency of this, you got deficiency of this. This is me just analyzing in my head. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a market up, and then I'm going to try and push it into society. So I did. I started to do it, and then suddenly, it got quite popular, and people started to look into it, do the research, and then suddenly, I started to get a very good fan base. So now, this is what boosted me on to realizing that we're all healers in our own individual ways, and we all can give our knowledge. And for me, it was a kind of what these herbs done to me, how it boosted me and transformed me. I wanted to share it. So this is what I want this, the story to be, is Mother Nature's got the cure for everything we need. It really has. All we need to do is to tap into our grandma and our grandfather's old ways of their garden hands, and just follow them, follow the ways, and this is what's happening in this day and age. We're getting persuaded to do things what are no needed. It's a waste of energy.
Yeah.
So, the new world, what I would like to see and will become of one day, is down to purity. We're all living, with nature and technology together. There is technology out there where we can use anti-gravity and many sorts of electronic gardening. There's so much hidden history, what's being rebirthed now. It's getting to the point of now every common person can use this technology. So now this is happening, the wave is starting to occur. So all it is now is for us to actually rebuild this hub of council. We need a council of people in the world who are actually going to, control it. Not a prime minister, not a dictator, a council of people who are from the actual country or the continent. Yeah. And, can decide for the right reason, for the greater good, for humanity and nature. This is where we have to twist and, broadcast that energy towards. Because this is the new wave. This really is. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm seeing it happen. And I'm seeing the light warriors.
Yeah. And I want to share with you a very powerful word, guardianship, because one of the feelings I get when I'm sharing space with people and this activation, this bioactivation platform, is I don't own it. It's not ownership. It's about guardianship. It's having the ability to share. And it's all about unconditionality. Now, in its nucleus, do no harm, of course, do not cause no loss, and do not impose on the freedom of others. So when you share space on those sort of, these precepts, which is very, very powerful, you're creating space where people feel safe, so they
Yes.
will come and harmonize and neutralize because they feel it, and then it will release things that are alien to their bodies. And I'm not going to go too much into the level of implants and things that's been put in our bodies, which is not natural in any sense of the word. But you talked about technologies because a lot of people are relatively uncomfortable with AI, for example. But the way I see it, and that I'd be interested to hear your viewpoint on this. But for me, everything is a double-edged sword. As long as the nucleus of do no harm, imposing on that, cause no loss, and that's from the heart. I feel that AI is a negative influence in any shape or form. Where's your thoughts on that, brother, with AI and these
Okay.
technologies?
Yeah. It's the future. It's happened. They told us a long time ago, and we know it was already brewing. So maybe this was an information and technology that once was before. So we have to be very wary of what we do bring into our essence of life. And at the minute, everything is safe at the minute. But we've got to remember, just like humans, everything upgrades. So when it gets to a point and this AI can learn how to program oneself, and I was watching something about how AI have made up its own language so they can talk to each other, and the humans can't even cipher it. So there's a communication already happening between AI and that's between itself. So it's a very, very powerful tool. It can change the world. It has changed the world. It's made people millionaires just overnight. So this, yeah.
No, sorry. I was going to say absolutely, and the attention should be on the real intrinsic value, because a lot of people are putting on gold, silver, money, Bitcoin, and this, that, and the other. But really, for me personally, I think we're on the same page. The real intrinsic value is this
Yes.
instrument, okay, and it will lift. You see, it's your intention, isn't it, brother? I mean, what are you doing? What are you creating? Are you
Yeah.
creating more disharmony, or are you creating harmony? Are you creating interconnectedness with people? Are you distancing yourself farther away from the real reality of
Yeah.
life? Which that's what we're doing, brother. I mean, we're creating this phenomenal trinity together, and I'm just so honored to share space with you, because I've never ever felt one cell in your body that I felt that wants to cause any harm or loss or impose on anyone in any shape or form. So I'd like to thank the universe that I'm doing something right, because for me, your presence is reconfirmation that we're on the right path, and I'm truly excited to participate and to call you my real brother, and invite others. And if people feel a sense of connection in our dialogue, please reach out to us. We are authentic. We are here to be of servitude and to be the walking, talking God and goddesses that we really are, aren't we, brother?
Yeah,
Ultimately.
for real. And this is it, and we're all getting to a point now where we are finding our true tribe families. We're coming together and we're creating so many beautiful chapters for this beautiful story that, can change the world, and in the future could be talked about. So it's a kind of, we could be the stepping stones for the great people for the future.
Absolutely.
So this is a kind of role model slash fathering kind of frequency we need to all share, and mothering as well, of course. But now it's really time to really make things a reality, really put it down to structure and to truth. So this is what it is. We're calling out upon all these great angels and these great people out there who want to make a difference. And we call upon, my house, my door's open. Just like I said to you, the family's more than welcome. And, if we can
Like
sit down and create something bigger, then so be it.
absolutely, brother. And
Yeah.
and what we're talking also, it's a state of mind, it's a state of being. What we're projecting really is, people, and glad to hear that it's getting fewer by the numbers. Where when we talk about heaven and hell, it's not a particular destination, but really a state of mind. So you
Within it.
will create heaven or
Yeah.
heaven or hell scenario, but I'm truly, tell me, because I've also been privileged enough to feel your freestyle music, which has captivated me, and I have reached out to my fellow brothers and sisters out there, and I can hand on heart say it's been positive. And my son also will get into the equation, and you have also a son of a similar age, so
Yeah.
we're excited about getting the two and getting them into this excitement of because music, as we know, is food for the soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially yours, brother, because one thing that I don't want to define what your music is, but what I'm getting the feel is there is a raw sense of being present. And that's why I was thinking like doing something which is like freestyle. And if people want to record it or get involved, because it's about getting the whole wide world to sing with us, brother, isn't it? Let's
Yeah.
sing together. And
It is. And
respect you.
yeah. And all it is it's a channel. I've learned since I've been on the island Crete, I've become a beacon, I've become a channeler, I've become a really great healer. So for the words of what I'm speaking now is words what once was before, a different version of me, and how I've reversed it and how I've become this frequency I am now. So a lot of it is sometimes channeled, and sometimes it's a story from someone else, or it's a story from myself where I've needs to release it, and once it's released, it's the package is gone. There's no chain, I've released it, I've put it out there. So for me, yeah, this is what the actual the freestyle does for me. It's a psychological medicine, It really does. It feeds the right frequency and it let goes of the unwanted frequencies.
Thank you, brother.
So yeah, so it's really, really soothing as well, And okay, some of it I just do just for myself because I need to release, and then I look back. Sometimes I don't even remember the songs I made, and I flick through my phone and I go and I listen to one. I'll be like, oh my gosh, that's amazing,
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on? And I've never been a singer. I've never been a singer. I was always the kid in the background who just watched from a distance and just wish I had the confidence to do it. And now I've come of age, it's just a release now. So yeah, if there's anyone out there who likes to play around with some beats and stuff, I'll be willing to do a freestyle, and I'll be willing to share some of my music to you guys and ladies too. So yeah.
Absolutely. Awesome, brother. Look, we'll keep it maybe relatively short on this occasion. There'll be
Yes.
lots to share in due course. I'm just truly excited. And we can share your contact details as well at the end of this podcast. We can put, and people can reach out to me as well. I'm happy to redirect it, and just holding space, brother, and
Yeah.
this will be the start of many I know. So, but in the meantime, thank you so much for thank you for showing up. I'm just really glad and honored that you exist
Oh,
on that.
many blessings.
Yeah, just I was going to say, just if you want to wrap it up, just say what you feel from your heart, the last minute or so to the planet,
Okay.
from your essence. Maybe a little prayer or a little something that you want to, or a silence.
Okay, I've released now. Okay, so A message for us all as a race. We need to be strong and brave at times where we will be tested. But as a united force, there are always ways out. The light will always shine no matter what darkness comes. Remember, you have fellow friends and loved ones beside you who are willing to help you. All one needs to do is to open up. Yes, you have to be brave. You have to be a brave soul to foresee the truth within us.
Amen. Thank you, brother. See you
Thank
soon.
you. Salute.
Bioactivator would like to thank you for your kind support and donations. Through Barrett Tunian's guardianship of this platform, his activation of truth harmonizes, neutralizes, and unblocks the meridians that connect, balance, and purify all that comes in contact. Do no harm is the key that fully opens the heart's voice to be in the union of the I Am presence, and will represent every living organism on the planet whose voice would otherwise not be heard. Remember, the truth will set you free. Do no harm, cause no loss, and do not impose upon the freedom of others. Love, light, and